Hello everybody, and today we are going to be talking about the new Blitherfish Beat Island and all that we know about it currently, including some stuff you probably didn't even know. So, the first things first is that if you go to the CLUBBOX trailer on My Singing Monsters channel, you may have noticed next to the Pomely Act poster, we see another poster. This poster contains some graffiti art of Blitherfish, possibly in some sort of new language. And then we also see Epic Fangler, Bleachworm, Atmos, and Rare Shelby. Now, I think this is going to be awesome because this is going to be the first time that a Wublin is going to get a new sound in a decade. Pretty much. It's going to be huge, and I am very excited for that. Next thing is that Bleachworm's costume here seems to be mech suit inspired. I'm getting some Bumblebee Transformer vibes here with some, polygonal shapes around the fins and stuff. It's looking very cool. Then we got this punk rock inspired Epic Fangler costume, which is very cool. You got the blue spiky punk rock hair, you got some sort of, earring, and then you got like multiple eyes around the fin. And I think that is such a cool concept with like bands around the feet and legs. Then we got this Rare Shelby costume that is also some sort of like mech suit cyber robotic gear type of monster. We have some sort of radioactive barrel stand for this drum set, and then we have this back filled with robotic parts and this aluminum looking tail, which now that I see it, it looks like a microphone. We have like stripes around the gear and everything. Then we have this Atmos costume that's also punk rock inspired. I'm getting huge Ozzy Osbourne vibes here with some red and white shirt and black spiky jacket, which was also on the Rare Shelby costume. Then we have Epic Fangler here, which reminds me of a certain Skylander. And we also have some glass pane in the background. I will be talking about more on the background later. Just wanted to point this out. But yeah, it seems very like bug-like with the bug eyes. I think Meepkin would be proud. Then we have this Rare Shelby costume, which I alluded to that yes, it also has the spiky jacket, and it has the red and white color scheme shirt and a bunch of stickers on its shell. We also have a punk rock haircut and some sort of hair clip of some sort with beat up drum set. We also have this Atmos costume, which is also cyborg like, definitely reminding me of Cyborg from Teen Titans Go, with the wings there. It's also giving me some Bumblebee Transformer vibes as well. Then the final one, which is a costume, is this punk rock Bleachworm, which has all these spiky metal parts around it. I do gotta say, it looks really cool. I especially like the swished back hair and the spiky teeth that's at the top of the tail. That's gonna be very nice. Alright, next I'm going to be showing you details around the background and what we should expect from different type of stages in this new CLUBBOX app. It seems like this first background here, we have the cyborg robotic look, very futuristic looking, and some sort of structure back here of like some glowy type of robotic thing there. And then we also have this stage. We also have some splatters on it, some sort of cutting board type of background. We also have some of this green crystal glider looking thing, presumably floating from this metal here that we see, and some glowy thing at the back, presumably this band's version of DJ Epic. And then for this background, like I said back there, that glass pane is around the area, and we also have some gray platforming and a bunch of green crystals and some sort of vent or maybe a leaf blower at the bottom. I could be wrong. Then we have some colorful speakers at the back, some barbed wire fence with some decorations around. Then we have this sort of robot buddy type of decoration here with some crane claws and more of that crumpled up green crystal at the back. Seems like some sort of ship from this image. And then finally we have a ground that is you know, like cracked to its core, and the background is like some sort of cool punk poster, I think. And then we also see some TVs around, which seems like some sort of like robotic hacker type of stage, presumably you can change, and the CLUBBOX. Alright, now before I end, here's some other things that you probably knew or didn't know that's coming in this new band act. So, if you heard the sounds and, you know, the CLUBBOX trailer and all the T-Pain teasers of the Legendary and all that, you would see that, well, not really see, you would hear that there's some sort of Anglo sound in both of these tracks. Take a listen.
Finally, we land on something remotely respectable.
What I just played for you is the more fuller version of this, but here's the first teaser we got of that sound.
Well, yes, it's up to me. Gotta get these monsters in line.
And as you could see from both of those clips have the same Anglo sound, and it seems like some sort of beat and some sort of robotic sounds going in the background, and the full song that we see there. Not the actual full song, but just the snippet we saw in the trailer. I would also like to say that at the beginning, I did say that indeed, the Monster Handlers did confirm this act will be releasing in Cloverspell this year. Now, when do you think it's gonna release? I personally think it's gonna be March 11th, and I'll tell you why. If you look at the current countdown for the CLUBBOX UI button in the UI at the menu of the game, you will see a timer. And I suspect when this timer is done, or once that like reaches 1 day, the update will release. And I will think it will release on March 11th because that lands on a Wednesday. That gives some breathing room for the Pomley Act. And I think that's when the Blitherfish beat will happen. Not only that, but I think we're also going to get the Titan Soul that day. And maybe a Paranormal. But do not quote me. Do not quote me on that. Okay? But yeah, that's all you can know about the Blitherfish beat update. And yeah, it's going to be very exciting. I can't wait for this update because I will finally get to see a Wublin have its own unique sound. And who knows how long, I think like 9 years from what I remember. Anyways, yeah, and I'll see ya. Goodbye.